Imagine doing this when here on Earth. You can't walk. Recently, history was made when a group of disabled scientists, veterans, students, athletes, and journalists took part in a zero-gravity flight.
It's the first step towards putting a disabled person in space. And one of those pioneers is someone we work very closely with and are very fond of right here on our WPBF 25 newsroom. Here's Tiffany Kenny.
My name is Sawyer Rosenstein. I am 27 years old.
Hey Taylor, how's it going?
I am a news producer at WPBF 25. This is something I've dreamed of doing for over a decade.
T-minus 15 seconds.
This is absolutely history. I mean, it's the perfect timing for it because we are right now in the epicenter of space tourism.
Astro Access, a group focused on space inclusion, chose Sawyer to go on a zero-gravity flight.
This is my space geek heaven in here. This is my astronaut wall of fame over here. The big thing is just hearing the stories from all of them and, you know, knowing one day, hopefully that'll be me. And this flight just gets me one step closer. There are 12 of us, and there are all different kinds of impairments. There are 2 people who are deaf, 4 with visual impairments, and 6 of us with mobility impairments. We're basically the first ones, the pioneers, the experimenters, trying to figure out the basics of, okay, how does someone who's paralyzed or someone who can't see or hear handle weightlessness?
I am the prince.
Space was not always Sawyer's passion. He was a child actor, destined for a career in the arts until a fateful day in middle school.
I was sucker punched by a bully in the middle school locker room. Totally out of the blue, didn't see it coming, there was no anything that provoked it. 2 days later, I woke up to get dressed, I stumbled around, fell onto bed, and that was the last time I walked, was May 18th, 2006. For the first time in so many years, I will not be bound by the chair. I will not be bound to this earth. I will be able to float, go anywhere, and have nothing holding me back. And it's, I think, what makes this even more special than just making history is to finally be free. This is it, we're on the way to California. The next time I get on board a plane, I'm gonna be floating. So right now we just got on board the zero-G flight. It is 1 day before the actual flight. I remember pushing up off the floor and my legs kind of acted like a pendulum, and all of a sudden I was vertical, and the 2 people who were helping me were standing right next to me. I put my hands on their shoulders and I remember just shouting, "Oh my God, I'm standing." That was the first time in 15 years that I had stood up on my own.
After having that experience, how does it feel to be back on the earth?
Gravity sucks. Gravity is really a hindrance. There was nothing holding me down. Not a chair, not society, not gravity, nothing.
Sawyer, we are so proud of you and so happy for you. Now, Sawyer's also the host of a podcast called Talking Space. He talks about space a lot. And
A lot.
Says, unlike here on Earth, his body did not hurt while he was floating in zero gravity. And he calls it the most amazing experience of his life. I say so far.
Yeah, he'll talk about it if you ask him to.
Yeah, there's more to come.